Tonight, I'm preparing a crab and pasta one pan recipe. And it doesn't have to be made with crab. You can make it with shrimp. You can make it with just seafood in general. You can also do it with chicken, or you can even do it with pork. But tonight we're doing this particular dish with crab because I did have some. I needed to use it up, and I know the big guy loves it. Now it's somewhat of a take, a little bit of Alfredo, and you may see at the end where I'm going to add just a little bit of jarred Alfredo sauce at the end, just to give it that little hint of flavor. But for the most part, most of this is going to be made with just regular ingredients and things you'll have at home. Welcome to the kitchen of Ebony Ivy and Thyme. I'm Leona Dooley. I am cooking in the kitchen today, and I'm inviting you to come in, get a seat, have something, a nice beverage, and let's cook a delicious meal for dinner tonight. Now, home cooks, I typically keep about 3 jars of basil pesto on my pantry shelf. There's usually one in the refrigerator and two in the regular pantry. And that's because you can add a little touch of basil pesto to many of your regular recipes and soups, and you will find that it will give just the best flavor. The fun part of this recipe is the fact that it only takes 25 minutes to put it together. How about that? What an easy weeknight meal. And you're preparing it with simple ingredients that you probably have just hanging around in your pantry, in your fridge, or maybe even your freezer, like I did. Now, it's bright, it's fresh, it's light, and it's even buttery and rich and seriously satisfying. Oh my goodness, you're going to have to fix this quick. It's an easy, no fuss dinner that your family is going to absolutely love. And they're going to think that they're awfully special because it looks beautiful. Our crab and pasta is really going to cook quickly, and so because of that we're going to have to add as much flavor into it as we possibly can. You're going to see that I am pulling things out that I just know needs to be in the flavor profile. And toward the end, I'm even going to add a touch of obey. Now, I tried to do it without the obey, thinking that that would work. But you know what? It just didn't have as much seafood flavor as I thought. So, when I put that obey in, I'm only going to add a touch because I just needed a little something extra. One thing you may not realize, and particularly our young home cooks, is the fact that pasta, even after you have cooked it, is going to soak up every bit of liquid that is in your pan. So that's the reason why you want to make sure that you have plenty of broth. Make sure that you add a little bit of the pasta water to it, because as it sits over time, that pasta is just going to take in all of the juices. Okay, I gotta clean up. I am a fan of Bertolli's Alfredo sauce, and I usually have a couple of jars of that sitting in the pantry as well. So we're going to add about a half jar, that's it, a half jar of Alfredo sauce. The rest I'll put in the refrigerator to use at another time. All it took was 25 minutes to bring this skillet together. And that was because we used some things that are absolutely fresh, and we added to some of those things that were in our pantry. And so this is the way to have an easy, quick weeknight meal. Kind of mix a little bit. And if whatever you can prepare in advance, do that. And that way, your dinner is going to be ready and on the table very quickly. I'm so glad you came to the kitchen of Ebony Ivy and Thyme. And you know, this Southern girl is always cooking it up. We cook nightly. And so, because of that, there's always something unique that's going to be prepared during the week.